see. All right, we're here at the Sonoma Distillery, and I'm with Adam,
Hi.
the master distiller, and we're just walking the facility.
Yeah.
So
So a 3,000 gallon Scottish still was handmade by the Forsyths company. We got that commissioned back in 2016, and it was built and sent to us in 2018. And it really makes them a beautiful, viscous, high full body whiskeys. We use that for our Sonoma Distilling product today. And then we've got a couple smaller Alembics as well. We were originally started as a Alembic only, actually a direct fired at one point distillery. So we've got 250 gallon, two of them, and then this nice 3,000 gallon still here.
beautiful, yeah, beautiful copper work.
Yeah, it does a great job of helping us make what I started saying is sort of the difference of like post-industrial versus pre-industrial age. So this is really the more old school style in terms of what it does and how it produces. Yeah, and then next door is our mash cooking facility. So this is where all the grains, water, and yeast are put together to make the product happen. You caught us on a down week this week where we're doing mostly cleanings during this week.
Got it.
But open top fermentations. We take grains in. We can go through the back area there. We have a mill room back there, so we mill everything up into basically a flour. Put it through our cereal cookers. Break down the starches inside the grains. Add a multigrain in there too, or an enzyme. Break down all the starch, turn into sugar. Run it through our chillers, and then pump it into our fermentation vessels. So we've got a nice little bit of fermentation space here too, and so all of our grain and glass products go through this.
Awesome. And where do you get your grains from?
The majority of our grains are coming from up near Solano County, so we're getting our corn, our wheat, and our rye from up near there. From time to time, we'll be able to get some corn a little bit more locally, barley a little bit more locally. There's a little malt house in the back of the building, but we also have we work with Admiral Malting out in Alameda, so it's been nice to source locally. When you hand farmers money, it changes the paradigm. So
and then I mean, like it's interesting, like getting the term of terroir into the whiskey making, and
Certainly.
so using local stuff is
you get a little bit of that in there too.
Yeah.
There's been certainly some spirited debates around that, but I definitely think there's both a flavor perspective and there's also just using your dollar to help affect the things you care about. And
Totally.
so we like supporting local farmers where we can. We donate our old spent grains to local farmers too, so it also goes and feeds their pigs and their sheep and their cows. So that's been really exciting for us. This is our mash cooking facility. It's our distillery, and basically within these 12,000 square feet, we can make everything we want. And we have a packaging facility there. And we have a barrel room across the freeway, so we kind of keep everything within a rock's throw of each other.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Pretty cool stuff. And where do you basically store your barrels?
So we have a barrel room across the freeway. So we've got a nice larger size room across the freeway. We're actually taking out another one up in Santa Rosa soon. And so we do everything within a 15-mile radius of here. We can handle all of our barrel storage. We do all of our mash cooking and fermentations and distillations on site.
Great. Where do you get your barrels from?
Mostly from over either in West Virginia or Minnesota.
Uh-huh.
Sometimes I get some Pennsylvania oak in, but for the Sonoma Distilling brand, we use a Char 3 or Char 4 depending on what product type we're using.
Great.
Yeah, absolutely.
And what size of barrels are you using?
53s. Yeah,
53s.
we use the standard 53s today. When we first started, we do smaller barrels, and as time went on, we kind of got bigger and bigger. So it's been cool to sort of do that and see the flavor differences. And we've always made whiskey for Sonoma, so we never had to focus on gins or vodkas, and we could sort of stay focused on just doing one thing really, really well. That was our goal.
No, it's interesting seeing like smaller distilleries, they use like smaller barrels, but then
But you can over extract oak that way. It can give you an indication of something that you're not going to make in mass production because small barrels are very expensive. There's only a handful of people who've ever scaled that product up, Garrison Brothers being one of them, right? But yeah, the standard 53, we really love it. We go through 3 or 4 years of aging minimums, and that allows us to have more flavor extraction and let time do its job.
Awesome.
Yeah, this is our facility.
Cool. Well, thank you, Adam.
No, thank you. Appreciate it. Appreciate you coming on by. And for us,
Certainly.
it's be fun.
Cool.
Our goal